Hey guys, welcome to Precious Cargo. I'm Precious, and this week we have a treat. So I know I've been like, oh, it's not time yet. It's not time yet. We're not going to manifest yet. We're not going to manifest yet. Guess what you're getting today? A technique. Yeah, that's right. You're getting a full ass technique. It is an advanced technique. So if you haven't done the other work, go back, do the other work, go back, start at season 2, listen, all of season 2, all of season 3, and then come back. Okay. So let's jump right into it. So I don't have a name for this technique yet. Y'all help me. Help me, help me, help me. So this is becoming using the 2-option method and an advanced technique. Become that. Also, sorry I was sick last week. My bad, fam, for real. Become that which you desire to be. See through. The fuck was I making? What was I talking about? Do you ever do stuff like in advance and you're just like, oh yeah, this sounds great. This makes so much sense. And you're just like, wait, what was I talking about? Okay, it's obviously been a little bit since I wrote this out. Become that which you desire to be or see through making decisions and with the 2 options method. When making decisions or choices, ensure that you only make them from the version of you who is that which you desire to be. When making decisions or choices, ensure that you only make them from the version of you who is that which you desire to be. So when you're making a decision, when you come to your 2-option crossroads, make the choice that the future version of you would make. Does that make sense, y'all? Okay, here's the example. You want to be a D1 athlete, right? You're currently a junior in high school. You have your 2-option method ingrained into your subconscious. So what are you going to do? Are you going to play video games all night when you have practice or 2 a day starting at 6 a.m.? Or are you going to go to bed at a decent time at 10 p.m. or sooner and wake up energized and empowered to start your day? Right? Like literally, I can't make this any simpler. Like I truly this is the simplest that we can do. Like this is literally as simple as it gets. Okay. What are you going to do? You got to make a choice. And like I said before, even no action is a choice, right? Each decision, each choice, each action that you make is how you become the person who is who you desire to be. And then you're no longer like trying, you just literally are. Right? You ready? So, the reason it took a little bit for me to start introducing these techniques and different methods to you guys is that I need you to first understand that it's not the external thing or the external item, the manifestation. That part truly doesn't matter. Okay. It literally is about you. Okay. Like I love a good method. I love a good technique. I love using different energies for different types of manifestation. But I'm going to say it again. I've said it once, I'll say it again. It all starts with you. And this is the point of the journey where you get to be a little selfish, be bratty, be intentional, be demanding, be determined, be so firm in your belief and in what it is that you're manifesting that you are so unshakable in that belief that you could literally, like, if I'm manifesting the sky to be yellow, there is not a single thing or a single person or a single anything on planet Earth. There isn't a single thing that could convince me that the sky is green or blue or whatever color. If I decided that it was yellow, then it's yellow. Period. End of discussion. All right. Okay. Enough of that little recap. You ready? Okay. I need y'all to know that this is a really advanced technique. This is a really powerful technique. If it seems at all difficult, try something else. Okay. Everything is not for everyone. Every technique is not for everyone. This one, though, shit. This one. All right. Are you ready to start creating your reality? So I'm going to tell you exactly how I manifested my wedding to my ex-husband, my marriage. I'm going to tell you how I manifested my marriage. Okay. All right. So get your pen and paper out. You're going to relax your body and enter into a deep meditative state. And you can do this with whatever method you prefer. If you need something like a little user friendly, I personally have used the Raven method to drop down into meditation. I think it's super easy. It's super simple. And it helps you drop down into like a super deep meditative state. You can literally just put on like a sound healing from YouTube in the back. There's so many different things you can do. If you're a little bit more advanced, you can quite literally just drop down like there comes a point after meditating for X amount of years and whatever, you can just drop down. If you can just drop down, then just drop down. If you want to go to a sound bath and do it, go to a sound bath and do it. Whatever you want to do. This actually might be ideal to do during a sound bath or during a guided meditation. Okay. So I want you to visualize your desired scenario, fully see it come into focus. Okay. I'm going to give you the secret that I did. I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. All right. So then after you fully see it come into focus, pick a person to share a conversation with in this scene, preferably someone that you have a strong emotional connection with. I also highly, highly, highly recommend you reading the essay Feeling is the Secret by Neville Goddard. I picked a lot of this up later on, like a decade later, but a lot of it that I did was this example from this technique was from 2024. So it's still just as powerful. Anyways, so then you're going to invoke the most intense emotions that you have ever felt and truly feel what it feels like to be there and have your desire. I did this before my ex-husband and I got married, and it has been my personal cheat sheet ever since. Literally, I do it for everything. So in 2014, he was entering the NFL draft, and we weren't engaged until 2018, I think. I don't know. Linear time confuses me so bad. But I think it was Christmas of 2018 that we got engaged. And this was like before we filmed in the lockdown and everything. So yeah, anyway, here's what happened. Late one night, he had just got back into town from, I think he was actually in town for pro day. And so we only had like 2 days to spend together. He was like here for like to do interviews and different things like that. And so we could only spend like a day together. And so I was so sad that he was leaving. Like he literally, he was like, don't cry. And I was like, on this, so dramatic. He was like, I was on the third floor. I had a third floor walk up. And I was on the third floor and he had his little truck and he was like in the parking lot. And I was leaning over the balcony. I was just like, I don't want you to even leave me. And this man didn't give a shit. He's like, all right, bye to all my college bitches. Like, I'm going out here. I'm going to the NFL. I'm living my life. Like, he didn't care. Anyways, so I'm like standing there. I was so sad that he was leaving. He ended up going to Detroit and it was like, I'm not going to Detroit for real, for real. And so then he was like there to go start his new life without me. And I was so sad. And I knew that I was marrying that man. Okay. I knew I was marrying that man. There is nothing, and no one. You can ask any of our friends. We had a lot of mutual friends from that time. Ask any of them. I literally was marrying that man. There was nothing that was telling me I wasn't marrying that man. Okay. So you know what I did? I wrote up my wedding vows that night. I'm telling you, this stuff works. And I didn't just write it like, oh my God, I love you so much, blah, blah, blah. But I fully felt the emotions of the day and was literally sobbing my eyes out while writing them. Right. And I wrote out the moment, that like I fell in love with him and the whole shebang. Like I wrote everything out. And this technique, you guys, I I literally put in there, it was October 30th of, I forgot what year, but I remember specifically the day. I put, it was October 30th, the moment I first fell in love with you and blah, blah, blah. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Anyways, this freaking technique is so powerful that on our wedding day, not only did my vows come to pass, but he literally repeated his exactly to me as I heard him say during the visualization that night. Like, when I don't sleep on this technique for real. It is I actually had wrote out and scratched out probably. It is the most powerful technique I have ever used. I'm gonna tell y'all about my wedding vision board that happened later. We'll get to that. But for now we're gonna focus on the feeling. Just a quick little mini episode because I do want you to do this exercise and I want you to do this exercise once you have a clear vision, a clear focus, a clear idea of what it is that you want to call in. I know what I did for this one, but I need you to know that when you do this, it is going to probably shock you when it happens, but then you'll keep doing it. And this is something you can do with anything, this technique. It's not just like it's just if you want to get married or just if you want to buy a car, whatever it is, picture yourself in that. If visualization is hard for you, skip this technique. This one might not be for you. This is for the writers. This is for the visualizers. Is visualizers a word, bro? This is for that. Okay. This is for the people who are a little bit more advanced into their spiritual journey and can just drop down and can just create a scene and can't just drop into a feeling. Okay. Do this exercise and document it in your journal. Document it, document it, document it so you can come back to it later when it happens. Okay. That's what I need you to do. That is what I want you to do for this week. That is all I have for you for this week. Honestly, it is short, sweet, to the point, quick little technique. I'm not gonna lie to you. I had to talk real fast because my edible started to kick in. So yeah, I can't wait to see what y'all manifest after this. Honestly, like I can't wait to show y'all what I've been manifesting. I'm so excited. And don't forget, you see it last. Okay, don't forget, you see it last. But when you do start seeing it, ooh. Next week, just a little housekeeping. Next week I will be on holiday. If there is a gap in production, you know why, and I'll return the following week, but I think I'll be able to pump out another episode this week for y'all. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope y'all have a great rest of your week, and you know what, stay Moy Kelly and say honey. You know what, you guys, I was actually going to do 2 separate episodes, but the other one was so short that I didn't want to just do that. So instead, this is going to be the advanced technique episode in addition to, oh my gosh, my fingernails keep breaking and it's really starting to piss me off. Okay. And then this is going to be another cheat code. So this is going to be a cheat code, manifestation cheat code episode. Welcome to this week's manifestation episode, cheat code episode, whatever. Anyways, when we talked about removal, if y'all did not catch that episode, go back and watch it. I failed to mention one very important barrier or obstacle, and honestly, this might be the most important one. It's something we all have to overcome or embrace. You guessed it yet? It's yourself. I wrote this little quote too. A man's inability to control his emotions will always be his downfall. Period. Point blank, period. Honestly, turn it off right now. I'm just kidding. The only thing stopping you is you. Literally, if you don't feel worthy of having something, your subconscious mind will literally create blocks, obstacles, and barriers in order to get you what you believe about yourself to be true, right? So you ready for cheat code? Ready for another cheat? Literally, the easiest way that I've been able to do this is through hypnotism and subliminals. Overnight subliminals, especially. Oh yeah, you're going to have 2 weekly assignments this week since I just combined them. If you honestly, you could even use affirmations. I started with affirmations. There's nothing wrong with affirmations, and just kind of like worked my way up to like more advanced methods and techniques for different things. There's so many different things you can do. I highly recommend, highly recommend doing whatever you feel most connected with and alter or adjust accordingly over time. Okay. I've said it once, I'll say it again. Apparently that's my new favorite phrase because I keep writing that down. I've said it once, I'll say it again. I'll say it a million times. Every technique, method, tool isn't for everyone. Don't try to make something fit if it doesn't. Okay. But, I mean, a huge but. This one thing that everyone really needs to do though, truly, gosh, especially right now, y'all know we got like 1,000 planets. Like almost every single planet is in friggin' Aries right now. It's crazy. One thing that everyone really needs to do is calm your nervous system. I need y'all to get out of fight or flight. I need y'all to relax your nervous system. I need you to go stand in the grass and shake your ass. I need you hug a tree. I need you to go get a shoulder massage. I need you to go get relax your jaw. Take a deep breath. Like I need you to, everything is not a rush. Like you're not in a hurry. Calm down. That's what I need. Truly, I need everyone to calm down, take a Xanny or something. Do whatever you need to do to calm your nervous system. That is first and foremost. All right. So weekly assignment number 2. I want you to find an overnight subliminal and start listening to it every night for a week, and then make that week into 2 weeks, and then make that week into 21 days, and then just keep going. It'll change your life, I promise. Especially if you're like working on like your self-worth or something. Like you don't have to do these things even while you're like awake. Your subconscious mind is Your subconscious mind is literally always working, always. So don't leave your TV on listening to Narcos in the back or whatever. Make it work in your favor. Like you have so much time that you could be working on different things. Like use it while you're sleeping. You want to learn a new language? Listen to Spanish while you're sleeping. That's what I do. You want to work on your self worth? Listen to an overnight subliminal. That's what I do. You want to make $1 million? Listen to an overnight subliminal. That's what I do. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. When you're manifesting money, I need you to make sure that you say it in your currency that you actually use. Because I've been over here saying, I'm a multimillionaire, blah, 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 doing all my little multimillionaire things. Yeah, in like 1,000 other countries that I visit, sure, I got to make sure that I put USD on there. I've been tripping. I just got cash in from Colombia and it's like, a couple mil. And I was just like, okay, but I got to be more specific. You got to pay attention to your currency whenever you're doing your manifestations. Just put USD on there. GBP, whatever you use or whatever you want a higher amount, put that currency on there. Okay. That's my little unsolicited advice. Okay. Well, y'all, like I said, have a good rest of your week and I will see you next time. Love you. Bye.